Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab. The sun is up now, but I'm doing what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for you. I got a little bit of Masonic stuff in here. I got a little bit of street stuff in here. I got a little alchemy and chemistry. I got a whole bunch of stuff in this one. So let's go. Rightism, 25 rules thereby. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission at all right thinkers, know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through? Yeah, that's what I do. It's all rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, who believe and think that they know, is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, and you spiritually asleep. I can awaken you. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my eye be true. My eye, right? You see this balance? You see that? Speculative, operative. That's what we're going to talk about today. I got a question to my right thinkers. There's two kinds or two types of right thinkers. Like everything else, a choice. Speculative and operative. What's that? Which one are you? And if you don't know what speculative and operative mean, you don't even know which one you are anyway. So let me try to break it down for you. This is, again, a life lesson. My Masonic brothers will understand this one. I'm going to throw a little bit of that in here too. I got you. I got you. All right, let's go. Speculative knowledge can be what? Learned. That means you study, understand, and talked about to a degree where you're learning it. You're learning it, comprehend it. It's all mental. That's speculative. A speculative concept is the coach, it's speculative. The player, operative. Why? He gonna do the work. Boss, speculative. Workers, operative. See where we're going with that? And from a Masonic perspective, we were taught that we are builders. The same tools that Masons build houses with, compass, square, level, plumb line, we use those same tools for what we call a more spiritual or mental and more glorious purpose, nobility, because it's supposed to teach you how to be upright, and it works like a charm. Why? They all do. First thing. Okay, moving on. But I'm trying to give you a concept. They break it down that way for the Masonic order. I taught that for years. But it's the same concept. You can flip it any way you want. You can dress it up any way you want. It's the same thing. So that's another thing. Right thinkers. Speculative knowledge means what? That you have a good understanding of what I'm teaching. Okay, that's being taught to you on a daily basis. If you follow along, you comprehend it, you understand it. But that makes you a speculative right thinker. And that's fine. Speculative knowledge, aka having the knowledge, knowing about it, means you took time to learn it, and that's fine. College, they give you what? Speculative knowledge. So that, before you get your driver's license, you have to take the what? The written test. That's a speculative knowledge. Until you get behind the wheel, you have to have knowledge and understanding. That's the guideline. That's yin and yang of it, okay? But now, speculative knowledge means you did the work, that's fine. Okay, now you know. Right from wrong. Again, speculative knowledge. The parents say, fire burns. That's speculative, the opposite knowledge. You touch it, yeah, See, how you think she know? She did the same thing. Again, knowledge is passed on. It ain't nothing new. Okay, so again, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's how you use it. Again, ain't no danger, ain't no power in knowledge that ain't being used. Obtaining it don't mean jack. You got a bunch of people. I got degree this. I'm Dr. So-so. I'm hooked. And don't know a damn thing about nothing. Excuse me, sorry about that. But I give you what I'm giving you now. This is our speculative knowledge. Okay, I'm trying to give you the understanding for what you to need to do after this. When I give it to you daily, AKA, I call them life lessons for you to practice. Well, wait a minute, stop that. For you to know thyself mentally. I'm giving you concepts. I'm giving you philosophies until you become what? An operative right thinker. That's what I mastered. Watch this. The speculative part was easy. That's years of practicing, years of learning again. But the beauty of it is when you become an operative and you put it to use. That's the beauty. That's the power. That's the end all be all and the powers that be knew that we was getting that. They would freak out. Why? They don't want you to have it. Excuse me. Sorry. I get caught up. But let's talk about speculative knowledge. It's all mental. The first law of hermetic is the universe is mental. God is mental. That means it's up here. That's speculative. Okay, excuse me. Spiritual enlightenment. That means you reach what? The speculative level and you mixed it in with what? The operative. Why? You proved it. It don't. Speculative is just thoughts, concepts, theories. That's fine. That's a start. My aunt said you got to have an operative. You feel me? Speculative, operative. You can make it, shape it any way you want. Okay. Flip it any way you want. Again, I'm moving on it. My man Michael Kai said, you just flip it. Everybody tell you that. The concept is the same. Just put different positions, different people, and make it do what it do. Again, that's knowledge. All right. In mastery of the art to do that, comedians do it, actors do it, everybody do it. Moving on. But right thinking is a speculative knowledge concept to start. What? For you need to know in order for you to do. That's why you can't do and then know. It don't work that way. So you got to get the knowledge. And I'm big on what? Spiritual knowledge. God is spirit. You want to understand that. So I'm trying to break that down for you. God ain't man. Man is man. Human. God ain't human. Okay? He's the spirit that's in human that gives man the ability to be. But spiritual knowledge means you learn by what? Operative knowledge. And the other half of what? Making you whole. You need two. Just knowing about it. That's fine. Like getting a college degree. And don't get a job in the field that you got the degree in. You want to work in that field. Why? You got the knowledge. Now you need the what? The experience. Hello, there we go. That's for how about you religious? How about this Christian? I use the same car. I can flip it to y'all. Speculative Christian, we know a bunch of them. Why? Y'all all talking American. Y'all can quote verses and talk like good talk. But when it comes to being an operative Christian, y'all fall way short. And the ones who do it make y'all look real bad. And the ones who talk about it make the ones who do it look real bad. Why? Because they don't do a whole bunch of talking. They do the doing. Again, the phrase is, those who say, don't do. Those who do, ain't got to say. Moving on. So, if you have my, blah, 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 don't listen to them. Don't, wait a minute, no. Why? All you got to do is watch what they say, listen to what they say, and watch what they do. When that don't match up, Scooby-Doo, rut-roll, they lying. Moving on. Don't you be them. Remember, don't the pot call the kettle black. Spiritual knowledge is obtained through operative knowledge. And that's, okay, see. Now, operative knowledge, this is the fact right here. When you hear op, that means you hands-on, you're doing. Operative knowledge is manifesting what the practice from what your spiritual knowledge that you learned, your speculative knowledge that gave you the understanding. Now you what? You practicing it. You implementing it. Like going to church, like praying, and don't do nothing but just pray. Like Buddhists don't just meditate. No, they meditate to get their mind where they want to go, and then they function under the auspiciousness of being what? Enlightened to themselves. Moving on, it's a concept, it's a mindset, but speculative knowledge is you just talking. It's a bunch of y'all, okay? It's a truckload of speculative people, and that's fine. But where the operative ones at? Those are the ones who can look at them and listen to them say, but are you doing it? No, are you doing it? See, all that talk, no. Are you doing it? And my man said, don't talk about it, be about it. When I was coming up, you couldn't get a false reputation. How do you get a false reputation? And what the hell is a false reputation? Either they know or they don't know. I always know not to mess with. What do you think that is? Okay, simple. So, I didn't get that by accident. Moving on. So I'm saying, you don't get reputation false. I don't get that one. But now these days, y'all supposed to be gangsters. No, he is, he ain't. Moving on. All right, back to the lesson. But speculative knowledge, again, like street knowledge, those who talk slick and talk fast, yeah, they got the gift of gab. But can they back it up? Ding, 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 ding. Operative. You got to back it up. Don't sing it, you got to bring it. We could care less about what you say and where I come from. Let the people talk for you. Why? Let your actions speak for themselves. That's all. I ain't got to go and tell you what I did. No, they'll tell you. You want go ask them. The stories you want to hear about me from 40 years ago, you wouldn't, man, no way. Okay, but I know that. But yeah, I got stories. Moving on. Right thinkers. When you practicing your operative knowledge, your operative right thinking, that means every day you putting it to use and you're manifesting what you learn on a practice basis where now you start to reap the benefits of what? The righteous living leads to what? Blessings. We call it good love, whatever you want to call it, God's mercy, God's favor, all that, what you call it. But the idea, you only get that when you put the work in. I'm just telling you that. I don't care what you're practicing, but you got to put the work in. Sorry. I love being an operative right thinker myself. Why? Man, listen, this is what I do. I'm doing it right now. I'm speculatively giving you, but operatively, I'm doing it because I practice what I teach you. That's the beauty part of it. That's how I know it works. So I don't care about, well, how you know? I guarantee what I know works. Why? I practice it. Simple as that. Back in the day, I was the only guy who guaranteed his drugs. I don't sell garbage. Well, nobody wants that. You can't stay in business doing garbage. Well, I think these businesses who all of a sudden ain't around no more. They find a different thing. They find something better. Moving on. If what you got is good, they'll always come. Moving on. Again, I love being an operative right thinker. That's just me. I'm that dude. What? I'm going to try it. No, I'm going to try it. I don't give no secret. No, I'm not the secret holder. No, I ain't the one for secrets. No, I'm letting it out. If I can learn it, comprehend it, and understand it, I'm going to practice it. And what? Hopefully in time, master it. Why? Ain't that what you're getting it for? Just to get, I get knowledge to live it. I understand things so I can pass it on. Why? You should be doing this. Why? I know this. I don't know about that, but I do know this. I want to master me. I did that. That's all I'm concerned with. All right. But in the meantime, when you working on anything other than self-mastery, you wasting your time. That should be a must in your life. Why? Because operative knowledge is speculative knowledge being used, being put to use. They say knowledge is power. Using that knowledge gives you power. Operative knowledge is showing what you know when. Not just talking about it, but what? Being about it. That's the manifestation of speculative knowledge. Yeah. But when you're going to put it to use, religion, if you're so good, how many good things have y'all done across the board? So all that individual there, we all got that. But if it's good, it should work universally. Moving on. Living your speculative knowledge is being an operative right thinker. Right there. Ding, 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 ding. Why? You can't do it without learning it first. That's why, again, license. A butterfly can't be a butterfly until you become a caterpillar. Okay? Butterfly, a caterpillar's what? Grown up. Speculative, caterpillar, butterfly, operative. Oh, look what he did. Yeah, transform. That's everything that we do. That's all about that. That's why I tell you, you got two brains for a reason. The left and the right hemisphere for a reason. They two opposites. One is speculative, one is operative. They say male, female, yin, yang. The idea they opposites. And I tell you, harmony is putting two opposites together and making it one. Right there we have sexual intercourse to produce what? Life, life, life. That's how. Oh, I forget. Y'all like to have sex with man on man and woman on woman. So y'all the goal is just for pleasure. The purpose of reproduction. That's what this part's called. Reproduction part. Not pleasure zone. You just, yeah. They got pills now, 36 hours. Moving on. I ain't getting that. I ain't trying to not get involved in nonsense. Okay. But you can't do something you don't know. You can't perform an operation without knowing what you're operating on or what the operation entails. And living it is the best way. What experience? I can talk till I get blue in the face. Your best teacher ever in life will be what experience. So I'm trying to get you, prepare you for the experience. That's all. Wait, you go. Don't worry. Mother Eagle get tired of feeding her chicks. At a certain point in time, well, listen, y'all need to just do your own thing. Go. And she just boot them out. Fly or die. That's nature at its best. Oh, what do you think you got this thing for? Yeah, you better use it. What do you think you got this for? The same concept. You can flip it any way you want. I hope you understand this. I'm having fun. Let me wrap it up. I see okay, I got a little fun, but I got 2 more things to go. Let's go. Now, your spirit speculative right thinkers. You have the knowledge of right thinking philosophy, and I appreciate that. I love that. But if that's just all you got it for, just to have it, you don't waste it. Yours, not mine, so to speak. But why? Again, it's like getting something, going to the gym, working out all winter. You can't wait to what? Just show it off. What? Need to turn around. Turn. I've been working out. You can run to them. I've been gym on. You can show them. That's where it comes from. That's operative. Let's go. Now, if all you do is what? Talk about the principle and to let people know, well, I know right thing philosophy is this, it means that, it did that, it did that. Okay, Christians, flip it, Christians. All those Christians here can quote you scripture from the Bible. And when you look at how they're living, you just shake your head. That's what I'm talking about. So understand that if what you say match what you do, and what you believe gets you to do what you need to do, I'm 100% with you. I ain't got a problem with you at all. Not one bit. Man, I'm loving it. Why? That's what I do. Philosophically, the same thing. Same thing. Come on, man. All right, here you go. But it's cool to what? To talk a good game. Right then, philosophy ain't based on talking a good game. It's about playing the best game and being on your best game win daily. It's a way of life. Again, you don't stop being Christian. You don't stop being Jew. You leave the synagogue, the church, and the mosque. I don't stop right thinking, period. I'm like the teapot prison over El Salvador. Ain't no lights going out. I ain't shutting it down. It don't go down until what? Life leaves it. Until then, we full steam ahead. Simple. Okay, that's me. I'm all in. Again, but when I'm teaching my philosophy daily, it's all speculative. I've been just trying to give you a mental picture, trying to give you an allegorical story, trying to give you my life story, whatever, to get you to understand. So what? You can practice it for yourself to have what? Your own experience. You and God got to connect between you and him. Ain't nothing to do with me. I'm just pointing in the right direction. That's what we do. That's my job. Okay, I can show you, but I can tell you what, I'm here every day to do just that. So once you practice it, you'll understand. Again, I ain't here to fight and argue or debate. You shouldn't be here to do nothing but what? Learn. And again, but when you put the right thing philosophy, the speculative work, when you put it in, like I do daily, you're an operative right thinker. Why are you living it? To know it is one thing. To practice it, that's what you master. Okay, the operative aspect of what you're supposed to know. If you're a psychologist, you should have patience, and you should have people come and getting you prepared for your professional skill and talent that you claim to be. That's all. Moving on. Football player, basketball player, they didn't get there if they was good at what they did operatively. Hello, moving on. I ain't got time to go back. I got a whole bunch of knowledge I could give you, but let's try to get this thing over with. I see him pressed now. Let me get it out. Okay, I'm down. We getting close. Talking to get better understanding. That's the conversation. Tutoring, teaching, all that's cool. That's cool, but it's just not right thinking philosophy. Why? We ain't just about talking. No, I'm about to walk. I'm a streetwalker. I keep telling you, I'm from the streets. I could care less. I walk all over my town. No, I'll go anywhere I want. When I was coming to, and we had groups of, you went in the right place. If you couldn't fight or run, you had a problem. I can do both. So I was good, right, when I had to. Again, I had the operative opportunity. I'm running. If I can't fight my way out, I'm running. Moving on. That's right thinking. Again, I was always the right thinking when it comes to survival. That's common sense. And that ain't brain surgery to just know how to defend and take care of yourself. Let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, when you have operative right thinkers, okay, those are the ones who put the practice in for themselves, and they start to live it and start to appreciate. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you. That's why I appreciate that. Why? That's what I give it to you for you to use it and enjoy it and pass it on. That's all. My man said, man, don't worry, in 50 years, everybody gonna appreciate right thinking. I said, wait a minute, 50 years, that's 100. I'm 117 years old. Really? Really? I'm shooting for it because I want to be respected. If it takes 50 years, I'm gonna hold out as I could to the respect right thinking. All right, here you go. Now, I am the master operative right thinker. That's the ultimate for me. And if you're a right thinker, self-mastery, feeling good about yourself, reaching that level of Nihas, that's when you are on your best game. And you your best self. Don't let nobody stop that or deter that. And when you get there, you'll understand. Trust me, it's worth it. Okay? Operative right thinkers are mostly respected. Why? Because of the way they act. That they do, not what they say. Why? Because what they say, their actions prove out what they do. So you gotta respect that. You ain't got to like it. You gotta respect when somebody. I can tell you, whatever you follow, if it's get you to be the best, I got nothing but respect for that. So I want the same for my people who do just that. We respect one another. Operative right thinkers are the ones who show. Okay. Show non-right thinkers what they're missing. Oh, you talking about it? You ain't blessed. You ain't getting your prayers answered. Well, what you doing? I'm a Christian. Okay, but what you doing? I go to church. I'm a trail line. What you doing? Wrong. You ain't operative. You ain't being an operative Christian. You ain't putting the work in. Simple as that. Y'all say the same thing. Prayer with no works. I'm telling you, operative. That means putting the work in. Speculative with no work. Same shit. Excuse me. Same stuff. Different day. When you can show what you know, not talking it, don't go. Why? Everybody get tired of hearing it. Show it to me. If it's audio, that's fine, but I need some action. Come on, we go to movie to see. So hearing is cool, but we need the visual. Give me the visual. That's called manifestation. You can doubt God. You can what? But the proof is right there. You all that what you're doing don't make a difference. Okay? That's knowledge. Let me wrap it up. I use the phrase, I can show you better than I can tell you. That works anyway, and then you can flip it anywhere, honey, how you want. Okay? So that's the lesson. That's my point. I'm going to question it to you again in the end after giving it, break it down. Now, you got to decide what kind of right thinker are you, speculative or operative? Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I enjoyed giving it. I got to go. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Speculative or operative, and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers passed away. I'm out.